Hey guys, this is Jeffrey Cundy. Today we're going to talk about the EQ of electric guitar. EQ is something that we sometimes have to do to take away or to add frequencies that we're missing in the electric guitar signal, depending on how we're recording or what we're recording or the range on the guitar that we're playing in. Sometimes we can get harsh frequencies or bad frequencies that are not pleasing to the ear. Some people refer to them as hurtful frequencies. And I just want to talk about the common ones and how to sort of avoid them. If you watch some of my other videos, I talk about how to mic an amp and get tone from the amp to avoid the bad stuff and kind of capture all the great stuff. And if you're interested, of course, you could check those out. But let's say that you are producing a bad frequency and you need to fix it. And so you're stepping up to play at the soundboard or at the recording desk and you're hearing something and you don't know what to do about it. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit and show you what I'm hearing and sort of the tendencies with electric guitar and how to take care of it. So here we have, I'm recording 2 amps right now, 2 channels, and I'm going to play a little bit and tell you what I'm hearing. So the first thing I do is I roll off the low end, or what's called high pass. High passing microphones or lines basically is a good starting point because there's always going to be the low frequencies in a signal path that you just really don't need. They're not doing anything for anybody and they're kind of taking up space and creating some warble. So here is without the high pass, and then with it. And what I'm going to kind of do is roll it until I hear it taking away too much, basically. Down there, it starts to get real rumbly and it's not really doing anything. Right there, I'm still hearing all the lows that I want to hear from my guitar, but I'm taking away some of that fog that's in here, basically. Next, there are 2 frequencies kind of in this range, in the 1K range, and then up a little bit higher that are poking out and sort of bad. So I'm going to try and find them and show them to you. Now, if you can hear, try and hear the overtones that are poking out louder than the notes that I'm actually playing. You can hear it right there at the end. It's like an overtone that's just ringing. And this is what I'm hearing. Let's see, it's right about, looks like right about 1K, and I'm going to roll it up so you can hear it. So that was sort of a mid-range honk, basically. So electric guitar sometimes has bad junk in here, and more often the hurtful stuff is right in here, anywhere between here and here. 1K to 10K, there can be like these frequencies that pop out depending on the amp you're using or the guitar you're using. And so I like to just notch them real hard, it's a real tight cue, and just pull them out until until it sounds better. Ooh, there was a good example of the next one I'm going to show you. I'll roll it up to really... I think it was right there. And then I roll it out. So no EQ with EQ. Here's that little line I'm playing with no EQ. And with EQ. So the idea is to sort of take out the harsh stuff, the stuff that kind of lasts longer than the notes you're actually playing, and it's poking out above the rest, and to notch it out, and of course to high pass whatever you can. And if you do too many of these notches, then you're going to lose all your tones. So it's important to just kind of realize that you shouldn't be getting too far ahead of yourself and taking out so much that there's nothing left. But just take out the stuff that's bad, the stuff that's really annoying, or the hurtful stuff, and then if you need to, you can always add in some top end or something to give your guitar some presence back. So that's sort of EQ 101 for the electric guitar. Thanks, guys.